Then we also wanted to see if Mr. Steele or Mr. Adams could identify which jail calls that.
Oh,
with
right.
Kenneth
Yes,
Copeland.
thank you. As kind of first thing on the agenda. So I think maybe Mr. Steele, you had provided as reciprocal discovery some possible jail calls that maybe Mr. Copeland was a party to.
Yes, Your Honor. Did that in October, on October 25, 2023. I served on the state. They served on me numerous jail calls.
Okay.
I served on the state. They did not serve on me any jail calls from Forsyth County Jail. Okay. So I found out Mr. Copeland was housed there. There's approximately 163 jail calls from Forsyth County. I served that on them, I don't know, 11 months ago, maybe, whatever that comes out to. It's only a 3-week period from February 16th, 2023 jail calls to March 7th, 2023. And I am narrowing what I'm going to use. Okay. On the cross-examination of Mr. Copeland. Also, the state served on me huge amounts of jail calls of Mr. Copeland. So I'm going to, I believe, use some of what the state served on me. Okay. And I'd rather not serve it on the state until they are done with the witness, because I assume that then the state will just take my cross-examination from me. So I'm not trying to play gamesmanship. I didn't have to serve any of those jail calls because I would never use them in my case in chief. It's just on cross. I'll do whatever, obviously, you tell me to do, but if I serve it on the state and then they use it on their direct, I don't really see the purpose of me just giving away impeachment evidence. Okay. In addition to that, there are not going to be many jail calls to listen to. And what I plan to do is, once the state surrenders the witness on direct examination, I would get all my exhibits to the court, to the state, to the court reporter, like I said, and the jail calls, I won't use them for a while. My cross, I believe, is going to be lengthy, days on Mr. Copeland. Okay. So, you know, they'll have plenty of time, in my opinion, to listen to the jail calls. And I'm talking about a total of maybe 10, 11, maximum, maybe a minimum of 2 or 3. Okay, so you'll provide that, which jail calls you're going to use at the beginning of your cross? Yes. Okay. All right. So then let's move to tackling this wiretap evidence. And where would be the best place for us to all look so that we're looking at the same, or listening to the same thing?
Mr. Atkins served on the court and the defendants, I believe, a Dropbox link that contains these calls that we've identified, and they are in order of the way we would be addressing them. Okay. So we can resend the Dropbox link if anyone needs it.
Is it the August 8th one, or is it a different one?
I think it's a different one. I'll let him speak.
It's a different one, Your Honor.
Okay.
I will pull up the date. It's the co-conspirator Dropbox that was on a Friday. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
He is.
Your Honor?
Yes.
Well, that's being done. Can I ask the court an inquiry?
Sure.
Mr. Adams is, I'm assuming he told you, but he's doing another matter, which is no problem for myself or Mr. Williams. But at approximately 1:50 till approximately 3 today, so an hour and 10 minutes, I have to be, with the court's permission, on this case, but have to be outside your courtroom. So I can't believe I could say this, but my wife was going to sit in
Okay.
with me, and that's okay with Mr. Williams. Is that okay if Colette comes? And her name is Colette, Colettete, Steele, Steel, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. She's been in my court before. That is fine, long as somebody's here.
Thank you.
All right.
And that link has been resent to all parties, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, and would this be in the folder labeled additional co-conspirator statements, or where do we find it?
So, Your Honor, it's labeled D. Darlington 470, and it ends in 7355.
Got it.
And it has the wiretaps. They're saved, so we're going to be using. It stands for PDF page because the report that they generated was a 6,000-page PDF. So we will be referencing, for example, the first one is PDF page 17. So at the bottom of the D. Garlington wiretap folder, you'll see P17 and then 11 March 22 at 10:05 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Judge, what I'll do is I'll do whatever the court says, but what I'm suggesting is that I give a summary of what we're about to play, tell the court the timestamps, and then play them unless the defense wants to just tell us in advance what they object to, whatever the court says.
Okay, well, if we don't need to listen to all of them, there's no reason to listen to all of them right now. So does the defense know which ones they're going to have objection to?
How about all of them? But I don't accept, there is a summary, a state summary in the exhibit that you just got forwarded by Mr. Atkins, and I appreciate him outlining that. I do. That makes it much easier for us to go seriatim through the wiretaps. But the summaries are in large part partially accurate. They're not fully accurate. So I'm confident that a number of us will object to all of this. And for the court's information, I don't believe any of the people on these conversations will be testifying. So in that regard, I think we need to go through them item by item.
Okay.
We didn't intend that the summaries be the portion.
Okay, I don't actually, the bottom of mine is 20 March 22. I don't see an 11 March 22. Unless it's not the actual bottom.
It's at the top of the calls on the Dropbox link, page 4.
See it on what
differently for different people.
You know, that's fine. I think what Ms. Persfield saved for me separately may be in a better order. Okay. Okay. Yeah, over here, there. All right. I mean, if you're gonna play them, I don't need to open them anyway. I don't see a summary though. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Mr. Atkins, I believe, also forwarded a
Oh,
spreadsheet.
separately, yeah, okay.
And if your honor would like that, we can resend it.
That's fine. I can find it if it matters. So I found the email that has the wiretap calls guide and call detail reports. Is that what y'all are referencing as a summary, or is there something else?
Your Honor, there's a separate Excel spreadsheet that Deputy Hilton sent to the parties that we will resend.
Oh, Miss Hilton. Okay.
Yes, Your
I was
Honor.
looking for
It's highlighted
something
in
that
yellow.
had come from, yeah, I've got that somewhere.
And that came on Sunday at 1:40.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I've got that somewhere. All right, go ahead. Let's get started with the first one.
So the first one is going to be the call that is labeled page 1711, March 22. The time stamps that we will be playing is 27 seconds in through 3 minutes and 25 seconds.
Oh, that shit was Chris name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that was crazy, boy.
Man, I was just going through what I'm calling when I had them posts. He told man, tell Corey, I said, what wrong? I told you that.
Yeah, that why I got there. That was like, man, that's just too crazy.
But that's a fool. Well, I'm like, damn, boy.
They hit him more on this.
I don't know. So I think he the one that got shot in the head. I don't. Like, everybody been said he had done died first. Like that's what they were saying at first. They were just like, bro was in critical condition for a minute.
I heard
But
he got hit in the head.
Yeah, but Roger had done got down told me what happened to him. He had done DM me like, man, bro just died too. So we just turn on the video chat shit. But he was like, Roger said it came from Summer Hill, but Quay just said they got into it with when they was at Chit Chat, they got into it with them henchmen niggas.
Who niggas?
Man, look, I think them niggas look all I rent them folk, man. You know, them folk been going back and forth. They gonna answer.
All I rent?
Nah, not him, but like he little young nigga.
Oh yeah, I heard that little Hitchman shit.
Yeah, Quay say when B Slime just had the show, on B Slime them got down, rushed to the car to get the file, some shit they hadn't gotten to it.
Yeah. That's crazy right now.
My cousin just called him, so he know what he told me just pull up. He got down, he know what happened.
Yeah.
I'm finna pull up and got down, see what the hell going on.
So what the hell he was coming from the car?
Yeah, man, they went to look cord, man.
Oh yeah, so I thought he went to traffic or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought, cause everybody going to traffic. I be telling that nigga let go to traffic. But I ain't even saying that to him last night. I seen him putting his clothes on. Okay.
I lured his mom up by 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And like somebody got shot in the car. But they ain't really showing that.
Yeah.
I get on Instagram by 6, 7, I remember at 7, 8 or something. I'm like, damn, that's what it was.
Hey, yeah, man. I ain't know, man. Them folk blowing my phone up.
You know what I'm saying? Them folks were on one. Them folks, they ain't see none of them niggas in the car.
Nah,
like,
man. Yeah, it was just them two, I think. I don't know, but I ain't heard nothing, bro. I ain't called nobody.
Man, that nigga running, man. What the hell wrong with this nigga, man? That nigga walk so goddamn fast.
I ain't talking nobody but Ed B.
Oh, Ed B.
Yeah, you know he on though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ed B just laying low.
Nah, he with his folk.
Okay. And the girl in charge is tripping, man. Called his phone, somebody, this ain't his number. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay. And what the hell you finna do though? You got perk?
Man, I ain't got nothing, bro. No weed, no perk, no nothing. Tay finna got down, nigga, 21 nigga, he finna got down. He said he just called his folk, he went on nothing hit back.
Oh, okay. What that folk we want for the week?
No, you know, I got folk got down some 26.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't beat them right now.
Yeah.
Judge, this call was made on the day that the two persons who were YSL associates were killed, Mr. Ford and Mr. McMiller. It was after that. What we've heard is a call, as the court is aware, from Mr. Garlington's wiretap, where he is talking and apprising an associate, unindicted, unnamed co-conspirator, whom we believe is a person called Dwoskin Watt, Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T. We believe that he is a 30 Deep member. Nonetheless, regardless of who it is he's talking to, that person is an unindicted co-conspirator as well. In discussing what has just happened, they are alerting one another to something that has happened to one of theirs, and they are letting each other know what, for instance, Funk and Big Slime did in that they rushed to the car to get the fire. They had gotten into it. My cousin had told me he just pulled up. He know what happened. I'm fist to pull up, see what come up. All of this precedes the Shamel Drinks murder. This is YSL associates getting one another informed so that YSL associates can take necessary steps, we believe, to avenge what has happened. And I said, big slime. I think that that's B slime. And because of all of that, we believe that this is a co-conspirator statement, which furthers the interest of the conspiracy, that is YSL, by allowing them to properly conduct themselves following the murder of 2 of their own associates.
All right.
Can I just ask for clarification on something, Your Honor? Okay, in Ms. Hilton's spreadsheet, it says time of statement 310 to 325, but then we just heard it. I'm just trying to know what the state's trying to admit. Is it that whole call? Is it just 310 to 325 and the whole call was played for context? I want to know what we're arguing over.
It's 27 seconds to 3 minutes. I said 325, but it was more like 338 seconds. It's not all the way at the end where they're talking about the perks and the 12s and the 26s.
Okay. So I don't know if you have in front of you what Ms. Hilton had provided earlier. In her time of statement says 3 minutes, 10 seconds to 3 minutes, 25 seconds. So just for clarification, will y'all be intending to play the entirety of what you played just now, 27 seconds to 3, whatever it is?
Yes.
325 or so. So, okay.
Okay, this is why we have guardrails on trials. The state just leaned over to talk to each other about who this could possibly be. They don't know how to say his name. They think it could be this person. And then they confidently declare he's an unindicted co-conspirator. They don't even know his name. This gentleman, whomever it is that Mr. Garlington is talking about, we've never received a list of unindicted co-conspirators, and it's just...
Okay, I suspect that's because if they knew their identity, they would be indicted co-conspirators. Do you know
No,
I know that there are some who they know the identity of, but do you know the identity of this person?
Not with certainty. That's just what, when we asked the question, like, who do you think that this is? Investigator Vivarito said, I believe that is, and she gave us a name.
Okay.
But there was not a further investigation on the recipients or the callers that were captured in these calls. It's the context of the calls themselves that allow us to designate the nature of the call.
Okay.
Well, okay. So that call, I don't know how anyone could determine that someone's an unindicted co-conspirator from the nature of that call. They're talking about past events. They're talking about gentlemen. It appears they're talking about gentlemen who were murdered earlier in that day. They're talking about past events. There's no, as far as I can tell, there's no planning. To the extent that they're saying, oh, well, it's co-conspirators keeping themselves apprised. I don't know how they can make that statement with such confidence without even knowing who the person is. And I'm aware, Your Honor, that the case law, the declarant needs to be a co-conspirator, not necessarily the receiver. However, if you're going to make the argument it's to keep gang members or associates apprised, then yes, I believe that the receiver also needs to be part of the conspiracy. So I don't see how this furthers the conspiracy in any way. There doesn't seem to be a conspiracy. And I'll say one other thing that is going to be a common thread throughout these arguments. The alleged facts of the Shamel Drinks murder. There's video camera, and and there's video camera that puts my client and a car that he's in, and allegedly Demikian Garlington's in that car, although he's never seen on any sort of video. That's the state's allegation. In a separate car is what appears to be Mr. Nichols and Mr. Farley in a car, and I think they're alleging Mr. Boyer is also in that car. They're on video at the gas station. By happenstance, Mr. Drinks pulls up to that gas station after they're already there. Now, let me be very clear. Mr. Stillwell did not commit this crime. However, I will say that Mr. Drinks was shot within minutes of him showing up at the gas station where these gentlemen already were. So by even the state's theory, there's no conspiracy to kill Mr. Drinks. It's sheer happenstance. And by the state's theory, which we are saying is not true, the decision to kill Mr. Drinks would have occurred within minutes of the death.
Okay.
So
well,
there's not, so it's all based on happenstance, a chance encounter according to the state's theory. There's no grand conspiracy here.
the two aren't mutually exclusive in that there could be a conspiracy to kill people whenever you happen upon them. So, I mean,
Okay, and
you can make that argument, but they can certainly make the counter argument.
Okay, and in that case, if that is a conspiracy to kill people, and again, we're just kind of assuming that there's no evidence of that, but nothing in this call furthers
All
any
right.
such conspiracy.
Well, honestly, it would have helped to have known what you said after the call, before the call, so that I know what I'm listening for. So I'm going to need to listen to the call again. Okay. And then let's do it the other way for the remaining calls.
Will do.